Good morning, everyone, for those who are in person and those who are online. My name is Jayanti Chapot, and I am the committee chair for the Journey to Wholeness Select Committee. There you are, in your kitchen. As you walk in, you see a child. Could be your daughter or son, a niece or nephew, or even a grandchild. They are sitting on the floor, and next to them you see a bottle of chocolate syrup on its side. There are chocolate handprints everywhere, trails written in chocolate, much like a maze or a view from above the California freeways and highways intertwining. In the middle of this glorious mess, a child covered head to toe in chocolate syrup with drips and drabs. Their hair is sticky and standing on end. Their rosy cheeks with a glow. The look of excitement and pride all over their face, wanting to show you their masterpiece. You can't help but react. You let out a loud and frightful growl and stomp your foot. What the heck? What did you do? In frustration, you pace and hustle about to begin to clean up the catastrophe. But then in the silence, a child's eyes that are wide and doe-eyed begin to fill with water. Tears begin to stream down around those rosy flushed cheeks. You stop in your tracks and have the presence of mind and come off of autopilot and awaken as if you had been in a trance. You go over to the child and swoop them up into your arms, holding tightly. You speak loving words and affirmations as you hold them in your arms and carry them to the bath. In our day-to-day life, we are not always present to what is happening around us, too distracted by life, challenges, and just day-to-day living. We forget to stop and look, or even think. So much in our life is coming at us, and autopilot just helps us navigate our survival. I am committed to beloved community, and I assert that our congregation here at UUSF is too. Since we passed the 8th principle, the Journey to Wholeness Select Committee has been seeking what could we provide to support our congregation in realizing beloved community here. What would forward this objective? What is out there that can meet all people with all backgrounds where they are at? WEAV. WEAV is a program that brings forth and highlights how our UU values are grounded in beloved community. WEAV bridges that gap of saying we want beloved community and actually creating one. It presents us with the tools and observations that open the mind and heart. It is similar to that moment when you come off autopilot, that trance when you see the child crying in the middle of a chocolatey mess. You stop in your tracks and do what in your heart feels right. You stand in love and you take the action. WEAV creates the space of this awakening in a loving way. Presents how dismantling white supremacy and other oppressions can be realized and fulfilled. WEAV supported my personal journey and expanded my mind in such a way that I now have the confidence and the heart to be a true ally. In one of our sessions, we were discussing our relationship to trauma. We all have some trauma in our lives, and we all responded to the pandemic in different ways. I noticed and experienced a release when I discovered that even fatigue could be a symptom of trauma. I have been fortunate enough to be employed during the pandemic, and my company reinvented itself. I can tell you, it takes something to build a plane while it's in flight. It has been a stressful time for me and the world, and I'm exhausted. Realizing this was trauma, I had space and compassion for myself for what I was experiencing. I invite you to consider this sacred journey and examine for yourself and inquire, where can you bring forth beloved community? Thank you.